Good morning. This is my typically my Saturday routine. I get up early, but even though I don't have to go to work, and sit out here by my fire pit, which is really nice this time of year because it's not too cold and there's nobody out, nobody awake, and I can just kick back right here. Just me and my coffee. Me, my coffee, and the fire. That's right. Get out of here. What's going on? It's Saturday morning, which means I get to work out in the daylight. But don't let me fool you. It's still not even 6 a.m. yet. But I'm back at the pool again. Monday I go back to the doctor and he's gonna check out my spine, my L4, where I have I think it's a 1-inch spot left that I've been working on, that's been bothering me. Tendon that runs down the spine. Pretty much the muscles on the right side of the back that were hurt seem to be better. They're not bothering me. So I've been taking a lacrosse ball and laying on my back, but either with my hand or having my wife basically rub right down my spine on that little 1-inch section, trying to break it up. So today we got a, 3,500 yard swim, and then we're just kicking back today. We're going to a Brea Fun Fest. You do not know what that is. It's a carnival at a Catholic church down the road here. And then we're going to head to a gymnastics party. So I wish my back was better because I don't know, do some crazy stuff. We are sporting the minivan. I forgot that I am out of coffee creamer. Shameful. I use coffee creamer. Unfortunately, I need more. Where are we going?
I don't remember.
Are we going to get breakfast?
Yeah.
And creamer and coffee?
And donuts.
And what?
And donuts.
All right. I wanted to talk for a couple of minutes about motivation. I get asked a lot about motivation and how I stay motivated all the time, constantly training, doing races, things like that. I'm trying to motivate people through social media, at least to get started. But the reality is motivation will not last. I'm not motivated all the time. There are many days I don't want to get out of bed. You get sick, you get busy, you travel, whatever it is. When you start something, maybe you're just starting a diet, you're starting a workout routine, you're taking up a new hobby. I'm starting vlogging. I'm sure in a couple weeks I'm not going to want to do a video one day, but I've committed and I need to practice self-discipline and stay on task. And one of my goals is to do a video, at least 5 a week from now until Tough Mudder, World's Toughest Mudder in November. So, and we'll see where I go from there. But setting some habits that you can start adding to your daily, weekly tasks is a good way to start helping you become self-disciplined. Vacuuming out the cars is one of the things I do on a weekly basis. I make sure I vacuum out the cars. Get up, train 5 days a week. I don't always feel like training. If I'm sick, I don't want to get out of bed. I'm not motivated anymore. Things like Instagram and all of that, it's great for motivation. I love a great movie that has somebody who overcomes and pumps you up, gets you motivated for a while. But the reality is that that's a very short period of time in the overall scope of things. So practicing self-discipline, self-control, simple things. Put a candy bar on your desk. Don't eat it. I always talk to people about that. In the office, constantly people bringing in food, donuts, candy from where they travel. They're going to China and bringing back goodies. They're going to Switzerland and bringing back chocolate, whatever it is. But I typically, 95% of the time, won't have any. And people always ask, how do you have such good self-control? And it's really practicing self-control. And one of those things I've done is tried to add little things to my daily routine, squeezing in one more thing, but becoming really good at it, making sure it becomes a habit, that I'm consistent at it before adding something else. So if you're going to take on starting to add to work out, focus on working out, make it a habit, but I can guarantee you're going to be motivated at the beginning, but you're not going to be motivated in a month from now, or on a weekend when you went out drinking, or you stayed up late, whatever it is. The next morning you're not going to want to get up. But the reality is that's where self-discipline kicks in, and that's where it matters, that you get up and you do the things you need to do on the days you don't want to do them. Pick something new to add to your routine. Maybe it's daily, maybe it's weekly, to start practicing self-discipline. One of the things, I hate a dirty car. So I don't want clutter in there. I don't want old food wrappers or even just dust and dirt. I spend about an hour, I only drive a half hour to and from the office, but I spend an hour in the car. I don't want that to be dirty when I'm in it. We also have a van that our kids are in all the time, and that's constantly dirty. So one of the things I did to add to my self-discipline things I do, or tasks I do, habits, to make life easier for myself, for my wife, is every week, sometimes twice a week, I make a point to vacuum out both of our cars entirely, clean them completely out, so that there's no dust, no dirt. The kids are constantly tracking stuff in, but once a week, I go through the entire car. Takes maybe 15-20 minutes, but I do it every either Thursday evening or Sunday evening, or Thursday evening or Saturday morning, and just vacuum it out. Not even worried about washing it. I'll do the windows some days if they're dirty, but mainly just vacuuming out so it's clean. I have these little Armor All wipes, wipe everything down, no dust, just so when you get in there, it's nice, it's fresh, it's clean. And that's something I've added. I try and add tasks, things, habits that I can do repeatedly, either daily or weekly, that I consider doing those and continuing to constantly do them part of being self-disciplined. So let's vacuum the car. All right,
gosh, you did it. Chris, you
The
got
very
it.
first one, she got it.
Evelyn, you got it.
We're done with the carnival, on to get some lunch, and we won 2 goldfish, by the way. Now I gotta buy goldfish food, so it's been an expensive endeavor. Okay, on to lunch, then we do a little gymnastics birthday